just feel like that is doing a little too much.
Okay,
but like also like why does it have why does that one Valentine's Day, why does that specific day of the year need to be a day where you have to like show your love and affection for someone? Like
right,
that should be a daily basis.
Yep.
See?
I
See,
agree.
now you're on my page. There you go.
Okay, and
if you truly are in awe with someone, or you're in love with someone, then it should be an everyday, daily thing.
I
shouldn't
agree.
be just one day out of the year. Let's do something big and then go back about our business.
Right. Because, you know, there are too many guys out there that ain't bleep. They ain't nothing. 364 days of the year. And then on 365, February 14th, they want to act like they got some sense. No.
Oh, Lord.
No.
and of course, okay. And the last one is,
and this is why y'all going out together.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You go with your friends.
That's right.
I don't got no time for this.
So, and the last one, of course, is 67% wanted a romantic dinner. What do you all think of that?
Yes, I concur.
I
It
like
must
that.
involve food.
Well, I tell you what, caller, can you hang in there with us while A and BZ takes us to a break?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, well, this has been a great discussion, guys. We're going to be right back with some more Valentine's Day shenanigans. Hang in there.
You're listening to Straight No Chaser. We'll be right back.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick. And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me.
In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. And in math, I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today?
The only thing I didn't learn today.
The only thing I didn't learn
is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
The path to happiness is not the easy one, but taking drugs will not make it easier. Many people got lost and end up losing their life to drugs. If you or anyone that you know is within that path, don't be afraid to seek for help. Visit www.adk.gov.my for information related to drug abuse. So, know your path. This message is brought to you by the National Anti-Drugs Agency.
Where I wanted to quit, in the back of my mind, I told myself I have to quit. And just that day when I reached for that cigarette, I'll never forget it, with my son looking at me. And it was like a bolt of lightning hit me, where I finally realized the big picture of what year after year and cigarette after cigarette had done. And I said, that's it. I'm done. I quit. Took him a whole pack, brand new pack. Took him, threw him out the window, and I don't litter. But that's it. I'm done. I quit. It's going to kill me. It's going to be cancer. But I don't have to make it sooner than it needs to be. He was shocked, and he says, I really hope you mean that, Mom.
You're listening to Straight No Chaser. So let's get back to your girl Aunt BZ, Pastor C, Thin Bad, and the Chief.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, good people. We are talking about Valentine's Day. This is your band, Finbad, feeling the love with the Chief and Ambeezy. We've been talking about Valentine's Day and all of the stuff that comes along with it. You know what I mean? The millennial culture. Oh, yeah, give me that Barry White, baby. Right on, right on, right on. You know it's getting slippery in here.
Oh,
I'm slipping on chicken grease and malt liquor. But I love you, baby. I love you. We're watching that movie. We're going to watch Come Back Charleston Blue. Foxy Brown and Get Christy Love. Free sugar. That's all I can say. See, that's how we used to do it back in the day. We having a good time, see, talking about how the millennial culture is handling it and what their routine is. But back in the day, we had, even before regular VCR, we had Betamax. Betamax cassette tapes that, you know, would pop loose and you'd have to reel them back in, find a pencil and roll them back up. We didn't have to worry about a DVD. We did every now and then have a beeper, you know, but it was interesting. But I haven't evolved enough with all that technology to the point of sending a meme or text versus flour and candy. In fact, I'd be apartment hunting. if my loved one gets any of that stuff, gets an emoji instead of an FTD.
As opposed to an STD.
That's right. Because then it'll be an APB for me, and that will be a problem you will see.
And you will be missing.
That's right. I will be on the milk carton talking about, I know that fella. I remember seeing him. But the household, that's one household, but there's a bunch of different things depending on your age, depending on your background, how you grew up. However, regardless of your background, you better make sure that something finds its way to the home of that special person in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't know. But Barry White and them, they used to have it right. They used to get down. You know, sometimes Netflix and chill to get you killed. That ain't right. You got to come with something. You understand? You got to come with it.
That's right. Well, Thin Bad, I think we have another caller. Caller, you are live on Straight No Chaser.
What's up, Jay Wick, son?
Hi, I'm a first-time caller.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
What's going on, caller?
I am trying to recover from the malt liquor and chicken grease comment, and wow. I am in agreement that Valentine's Day is not a holiday.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't even think it's romantic. Romance is middle of the week Wednesday in August, and I come home to rose petals.
Oh.
Uh-oh. There it is.
I love that. You know,
And
I
then
agree.
Leading me to where I'm supposed to go. And there's what I'm supposed to wear right there.
So, caller, let me ask you a question. So, what is the ultimate Valentine's Day experience in your opinion?
It's February 14th. my ultimate Valentine's Day experience, there's no snow on the ground. There's no ice for me to slip on. I didn't have to go to work because it rained, and apparently in Baltimore that closes schools.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Things like that. That's real romantic for me. I'm really into that whole, it's just a day.
Right.
Sure.
Someone chose it, named it after some dude who's a saint. So my guess is he probably was not thinking in the era of maybe the agape. But, another time, another cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So, there is no real, make Valentine's Day that day I'm not thinking about.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean,
I love that.
What if we had a great week? It doesn't have to be that I had a bad day or a bad week.
Yep.
It just has to be that you are thinking about me.
Mm-hmm.
And not just thinking about me, you are wanting me.
Wow.
I love that.
So Carla, would you mind sharing with us what was your best Valentine's Day?
Okay, this is a little bit odd, but it was. The most romantic Valentine's Day was my late mother was in the hospital in an emergency room.
Oh, no.
And I'd been with her for 15 hours that day.
Oh.
So when my family got there, I left, went home, shower, change, so forth. And the gentleman I was dating at the time met me at my house. And he said, what can I do for you? Is there something I can do? And I said, just nothing. Like I was numb. And I heard all this noise after I got out of the shower downstairs. I come downstairs. There's a candle on my table with a quarter pounder of cheese, fries.
Oh, yeah.
And sweet and sour sauce for my fries because I'm not a ketchup person. And he was nowhere in sight. And he called me and said, I'll be wherever you need me.
Aww, I love that.
That's nice.
See, that wasn't no millennial right there.
No, that's
not
old
at
school.
all.
That's
That's
old
old
school.
school right there.
Because a millennial would have texted her.
Mm-hmm. And said, I paid for it.
I can't do it. I agree with the emoji and the text and the ringer, and my notification's been off all day.
Right.
I've never gotten it. So
Right.
I'd have been like, so you can't acknowledge me today?
Thank you. I love that. Preach that. Shoot.
So,
Really, romance has nothing to do with any of those kinds of things. Real romance has to do with furthering your connection and your intimacy.
Yes.
So it has nothing to do with if those who want to celebrate today, it's nothing wrong with that. But why wait? Because maybe in September, I'm feeling like it's February. So should I or should I wait?
Right.
Would you want me to wait, sir?
Do you remember?
So,
wow.
Hey, Carla, so when we were talking earlier about the percentages of things that ladies preferred from the New York Post report, one of which being that they thought the holiday was overrated, and then they also thought that 45% wanted a traditional date. How do you feel about that?
If you're going to do it, do something non-traditional. I think you should be dating. Now, let's talk about what stage of relationship you're in, too.
Right.
If you're dating, then date. If you're engaged, then you should probably be somewhere planning your wedding. And y'all just, eat at the Panera. But honestly, if you're married, why do you stop dating anyway?
Right.
Yes.
So, to keep that marriage, I'm dating my man.
All right.
I love it.
When he expects it, and it won't be traditional. Because that's how I got him, that's how I keep him.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ciao.
it's getting dark
See?
in here. Turn on the dark light.
See,
Turn on
see
some very light.
that's old school.
That's
So
old school.
now,
That's old school.
so now y'all see the difference between being a millennial and not being a millennial when it comes to Valentine's Day, because that right there